a heavy snake. What does it weigh, about 50, 60 pounds?
She weighs about, yeah, she weighs about...
If only in real life. What a fantasy.
Welcome to the ultimate Johnny Carson animal survival guide. As the undisputed king of late night, Carson could handle any celebrity guest, but wild reptiles were a completely different story. In this video, we revisit the most hilarious and terrifying moments when slithering creatures took over his desk. Watch the most powerful man in television completely lose his composure against a giant python, Alice Cooper's microphone-stealing boa constrictor, and a harmless legless lizard that perfectly mimics a deadly snake. Let's dive into these unforgettable clashes between a broadcasting legend and the unpredictable reptile kingdom. 1. Johnny Carson's terrifying encounter with a giant python. Johnny Carson was famous for keeping his cool, but that all changed when this silent, deadly ambush predator slithered onto national television.
Before you bring... this is the head of a python, right?
Right.
A small python.
A Burmese python is what we brought tonight, and we're going to show you, before we bring her out, that people think that these giant snakes, because they kill by constriction, do not have teeth. Their teeth are covered with a membrane. Their jaws are able to unhinge in such a way that they can take...
Look at how its jaw unhinges. This python has super stretchy skin between its lower jaws. This unique feature turns it into a terrifying eating machine, capable of swallowing massive prey whole.
Prey that is larger than the size of their mouth. They have over 100 recurved teeth. If they grab a hold of you and you go to pull your hand from their mouth, because they're recurved, they only set the teeth deeper. So
that's nice to know.
If it has you like this, you do not want to pull back, because you will not get your hand or your head or whatever they have out of their mouth until they let go.
The nightmare doesn't stop there. This deadly mouth holds over 100 backward curved teeth. If a victim struggles to escape, those teeth automatically sink deeper into the flesh.
Good. A couple of weeks ago out here, was it here in this?
Well, in El Toro,
a lady had a pet python that grabbed her by the neck.
And they had to
would
cut
not
the head
let go,
off.
and they had to cut the head off of her snake, and she didn't want him to do it.
And she didn't want him to do it. Frequently, the owner of the pet does not want to kill their pet, but...
This cold-blooded reptile kills by tightly wrapping around its prey to cut off blood circulation. This chilling story proves one thing: wild beasts can never be safe domestic pets.
This snake that we'll be showing you tonight is large enough. People have been killed.
This snake does have teeth?
Have been killed, yes it does, by their pets no larger than this snake which we're showing you. And it was found in the San Fernando Valley in a backyard. Somebody called the animal regulation department and said, there is a huge snake in my swimming pool. So we will bring her out, and you can come help hold her.
Oh, really?
Sure.
Pay close attention to Carson's physical recoil. That is pure, primal survival instinct kicking in. His body is warning him about a highly destructive predator.
Got a hand here. Okay. Now, this is Officer Garner, who was called out on this particular case with Los Angeles Animal Regulation. And this is, right.
It's a heavy snake. What does it weigh, about 50, 60 pounds?
She weighs about...
Don't let its sluggish appearance fool you. This 60-pound monster is a biological marvel. During heavy digestion, it can actually enlarge its own heart mass by 40%.
Oh, if only in real life. What a fantasy.
You're better off at that end.
I think, yes.
Carson quickly realizes he needs to step back. The more massive this predator appears, the more the psychological pressure builds. Even the king of late night can't hide his fear.
Anyway, so the potential for danger is here. You don't want to handle a large snake like this. You never want to put them around your neck. You don't want to handle them alone. You need help. And
never put them around your waist.
and be careful how you hold them. She's a Burmese python, and the Burmese can get up to 20 feet long.
These adult constrictors can easily grow over 18 feet long. They pack immense muscular power. In fact, their raw force is enough to crush even highly experienced predators.
50 pounds. So
It's
we're
really, it's
talking
really beautiful. It really
a very
is.
large
And
animal.
snakes are
Watch
not slimy.
Carson's
They're very
hurried
free.
escape very closely.
They're really very
When you
beneficial.
face a monster
Primarily, the
capable
east
of
mole
swallowing an
has
adult
rodent
deer,
populations in
running
China.
away is just
And
plain
something
smart.
as large as a small
Sometimes,
pig or a wild
abandoning
cat.
your professional
Usually not
dignity
even-
is the best survival decision.
Wait in my car. We'll be right back.
2. The snake takes over. Alice Cooper terrifies Johnny Carson. One giant python was not the only cold-blooded guest to terrify the late-night king. A notorious rock star brought a brand-new nightmare. Alice Cooper loved using snakes on stage.
You know, we have to do bathing suit contests.
I didn't know we had some pictures here.
Oh, we do? Oh, yeah. All right.
We had.
This guy here was a big guy.
Good heavens, that's a boa constrictor, isn't it?
Yeah, that's an enormous one, though. That's too big for me.
Hidden inside those harmless audition photos is a massive beast. It can grow up to 4 meters long. Our host instantly reveals his deep fear.
This looks like another boa constrictor.
Yeah, they mostly were. Pythons are a little bit more gamey, you know. I mean, they'll strike.
Oh, I see. You didn't want a snake
No,
that would
no,
attack
I'm-
you, of course.
I'm a little guy.
Look at kids. Now, here's a kid. You know, most people don't like reptiles or have a fear of snakes.
Facing an animal that kills by cutting off blood flow is truly scary. He openly admits his deep insecurity. Aggressive creatures are not welcome here.
When you exude adrenaline in
Is
your
this why
body.
they flick the tongue all the time? Is
Yeah.
that picking up?
Yeah, and they pick up a fear smell. And so, like, I could pick up, you could pick up.
Right.
Well, you can. Right.
Oh, hold it. Now, tell me a
that's
little
all
about
right.
the
No.
snake first, Alice.
This is a wonderful little guy here.
Observe his frantic hand gestures to delay the moment. Adrenaline pours out of his terrified body. Snakes can easily smell this exact chemical.
Isn't it?
Fine time to ask.
I should have asked that question prior to picking up this.
This is one of the nicest, cleanest. I mean, look at this. It
No,
sparkles.
they're not slimy. They're dry. They're clean. But boy, can you feel the power?
Yeah.
He's wrapped himself around.
Shocked by heavy muscles, the TV legend regrets his risky move. Female boa constrictors can weigh up to 15 kilograms. Their crushing power is absolutely real.
He's hooked myself.
Don't let him get any place else down there.
He's on the microphone. He's on the mic. He hooked himself around
All
the
right,
microphone.
well, get him out of there.
He wants to guest host on Monday.
Yes. Did you see that?
Well, this one really is not that safe.
Using a strong climbing tail, the snake easily captured the microphone. Angel completely hijacked the broadcast. Our powerful host became totally helpless.
Yeah, he actually is hooked under the microphone.
He has wrapped his body, his tail. I wish you could see this. Can you get a camera around here?
Yeah, he's
He's wrapped his tail.
he's just
around
nervous. That's
the
all.
microphone
There we
cord.
go. There we go. Yeah, we're out now. No, wait, we're not out.
You wouldn't believe the strength.
Anyone who thinks wild actors follow a script is completely wrong. Sweet words cannot convince this stubborn reptile. It refuses to let go.
You know, unless she kills me, she's a wonderful little guy.
No,
Do you wanna-
that's,
No.
you don't care for snakes, do you?
I don't like snakes.
You see, they're really,
Yeah.
they're very, very clean.
They're actually.
Any polite mask he usually wears crumbles under pressure. Ambush predators wait silently for their perfect chance. An honest confession finally escapes his lips.
Yeah.
It's my.
Let me take a break here. We'll come back and talk some more and talk about the tour and what's going to happen and so forth. Stay where you are. Okay, the snake is taking 5. Resting up.
Notice his absolute relief after the commercial break. He finally breathes easily after the danger goes away. Removing the snake was his smartest survival tactic. Who could have guessed this famous man would lose to cold-blooded pets? Television history remembers these hilarious and unpredictable encounters
On
forever.
the tour. Where do you head after Anaheim?
Vancouver.
Great. Thanks for
for the
being
good.
here. We'll take a break
Okay,
and we'll be
thank you.
right back with probably one of the wildest numbers you've ever seen in our state. Stay where you are.
3. The Sewer Nightmare, Johnny Carson versus the American Crocodile.
So
It's good for them.
there's a lot of study been done on him.
Oh, my goodness.
That's all right. That's all right. Wait a minute. I think you'll. That's all right.
I think he was trying to... They always do that when their mouth is open. No.
As a famous wildlife expert brings a living predator into the studio, America's most terrifying urban legend becomes reality. The myth of the sewer monster is finally unmasked.
Turn that thing.
While Jim holds the alligator, I'll be waiting downstream in case the alligator eats part of my body. I assume that is...
Crocodile.
A crocodile.
Crocodile.
Nothing triggers basic human survival instincts more than standing near an apex predator. American crocodiles possess immense bite force, capable of crushing bones instantly. Carson wisely keeps a safe distance.
And they've got some real good ones over there. See if I can get him to open his jaws a little bit here. Do that. Show you how you... I lost a finger doing this once, but I think I can... There you go.
Good heavens. Does he like that when you do that?
20th century wildlife experts employing highly risky physical methods. The casual mention of a severed finger deeply shocks the host. Pure terror replaces late-night comedy.
Vegetation.
People.
And this actually was people? Was this actually found in the sewer
This
system?
was found in the sewer disposal plant, and they don't know exactly what... They know it's an American crocodile. You know, the ones found in Florida and also in the Central America, but they're not sure exactly what country it's from. It could be from Mexico or...
Even though toxic underground sewers provide a terrible habitat for tropical reptiles, this specific animal actually survived there. This horrifying fact blurs the line between crazy rumors and harsh reality.
Must have had him in captivity.
His mouth's still open. That bothers me.
You know,
a little
one
bit.
reason I think he's doing that, I think that the light is like sun, and he's trying to sun his mouth. They do that in the wild a lot.
It is a harmless biological mechanism for absorbing heat that creates this terrifying visual display. However, that gaping mouth full of sharp teeth constantly fuels the host's deep anxiety.
They don't normally have very good dispositions, do they, crocodiles?
No, they're not really. In fact, I've seen, some pretty close calls with crocodiles. This one's very gentle, but they usually jump at you from great distances and go for the throat.
Look closely at Johnny Carson's intense facial expression right now. Hearing calm descriptions about a heavy predator launching itself to crush a victim's windpipe creates unbearable psychological pressure. What a brutal irony it is to see the most powerful man in American television completely paralyzed by fear. Wild beasts never respect human social status or follow civilized broadcast scripts.
Hold on over there. This next animal that I have, I think it'll recognize you if you have that smock on.
4. Johnny Carson meets the legless lizard.
What the hell is
Well,
that?
that's a good question. This is a very unusual
That's not a
animal.
Is that a
No,
snake?
It's not a snake. It's a lizard.
Wow.
It's a legless lizard. And if
A legless lizard.
You hold the front end and I'll show you. It's
No,
not
you hold the
poisonous.
front end. Give me a part that...
You hold the back end.
You got it.
Yeah, because this is the... If you hold that, I'll show you. The body goes down to about here, and then all that's tail.
The fact that this upcoming creature lacks venom cannot stop the legendary host's primal shudder. A perfect visual illusion always creates true fear.
Instead of a regular tongue, but it's a very
That won't,
unusual. This is
won't
no,
bite or anything?
no. It's never been known to bite. It's never. But it
Never
will eat,
been known to bite.
Well, it will eat
That's
mice.
not saying...
Yeah.
That's not saying he can't bite.
It
He's
will
not-
eat mice and things like that, but no, I don't think there's any danger whatsoever.
Where's this,
doing it.
The audience must have found this hilarious. The television king desperately avoids the head of an animal that actually possesses flexible eyelids and human-like eyes.
Well,
it's a reptile
it's a
from?
Czechoslovakian legless lizard, and the thing that's fascinating is this is the one that was used in Raiders of the Lost Ark when they went
When they
down
were down in the
pit.
tomb?
Yeah, there are only a few people in the country that would recognize that they weren't cobras, but this is the one that was highly visible but was not dangerous.
Should the animal expert explain its weak, flat tongue right away, Carson's constant anxiety might completely disappear. Half-hearted reassurances only make the situation worse.
Good looking animal.
We're going to set him over in the sandbox because this one bores under the sand.
Oh, here?
We'll see.
Okay.
Yeah, it won't do that. Good.
Is that normally to hide out or what?
Well, they just we'll just leave him there and see what he does.
Few realize this gentle actor was trusted by Hollywood to play deadly cobras. Its scary appearance successfully terrified millions of moviegoers worldwide. What you need to watch now is Carson's clear panic as the imposter vanishes. This fossorial reptile uses its bullet-shaped head to quickly escape underground. Harmless, yet visually terrifying. This little creature proves a powerful point. Human imagination often creates much scarier monsters than actual biological reality.
Got a couple of weird things here. I think you'll be especially...
5. How a giant-toothed frog broke Johnny Carson's trust.
happy with this one.
Well,
This is a...
when you say that, I know right away there's trouble.
You'll notice, right?
That's a frog.
Right. This is a giant African bullfrog. Let me see if I can get him out of here. I'll show you how to do it because like you to have see how this is done.
This next creature is not exactly a reptile, but it still terrifies Carson. Having been traumatized by deadly beasts, the legendary host immediately panics at a simple joke. This African bullfrog is actually a massive amphibian, weighing over 2 kilograms.
Just reach down and pick him up by both sides, right? Whoop, there we go. You got to hang on to him a little bit, though, right?
Why?
And then set him on the desk because he's got a fascinating habit of how to defend himself.
You want to tell me about that first?
Having to touch the slimy skin of a giant creature with bare hands is a huge mental challenge. Amphibian skin constantly secretes mucus to stay moist. Carson clearly wants to avoid physical contact.
Sure, Jim.
Then I can show you a little bit better how
Jim,
it's
you know
done.
I trust you implicitly.
Yeah, I know you do. And
Just
so
grab
far,
him, grab him.
Take him by both sides.
Both
and,
sides.
And just pick him up gently, right?
Right.
And set him on the desk.
Okay.
That's good. I need to hold the bucket. That's the reason.
Set him down?
They just set him down now. All right, good. Now.
Although Carson constantly claims to trust his familiar guest, his defensive body language reveals the exact opposite. Human survival instincts automatically trigger deep suspicion toward oversized wild animals.
The thing that's fascinating about this, and I'll show you how to do this, and then you can try it. A little wet there. This is a frog that expands himself. He inhales air if he's attacked, and he literally blows himself up.
You mean he goes boom?
Yeah, exactly. And if you're a snake and you're trying to catch him, watch this now. You see what's happening here? If I'm a snake trying to swallow him, this is found in Africa, he blows himself up.
Little does anyone expect this biological defense mechanism to become a ticking bomb in Carson's mind. The frog swallows air to prevent snakes from swallowing it. Carson hilariously assumes it will actually explode.
Now he also, I'll let you do this, he also wrestles. This is one of the most unusual things you'll ever see in that he likes to hold on to you and he'll actually push against you like this. Okay, now try that. You'll see, I doubt if you've ever had an opportunity to wrestle with a frog. That's right, let him hold on to you. There you go. Now he'll let him stand up and he'll do it. Push against him now and he'll push back against you.
He's pushing.
That's right, you feel him holding on and pushing?
Yeah.
All right. Now,
It doesn't seem fair. I'm so much bigger than he is.
if you do this then,
In stark contrast to its small size, this aggressive creature boldly pushes back against a much larger opponent. These frogs fiercely protect their territory. They will wrestle or bite anyone without hesitation.
if you do that pushing,
Yeah.
they have another fascinating habit. They turn over like so, right?
Right.
Hold him down, and now tickle his stomach, and you watch what happens. Okay, there we go. We got to get him down just a little bit flatter. There we go. There we go.
Does he enjoy this, Jim?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. He's
The more Carson tickles its sensitive stomach, the more the frog's defensive instincts are triggered. Touching its most vulnerable area forces the amphibian into a state of extreme stress.
okay, now when you touch him, watch him come to now. Now touch his stomach. There we go. I think you really, you have quite an effect on animals, John. Now touch him. Now he's starting to swell up even more. That's right. Now touch him a little bit faster. There you go. All right.
That's a weird looking
It's
thing.
a strange.
Focus carefully on Carson's horrified fascination right now. The amphibian's lungs fill with air, increasing its body volume significantly. This bizarre balloon-like shape completely overwhelms the television king.
Eat those?
You know, but this eats large things, mice, and this has teeth. It's one of
It
the
is
few,
not until all
bullfrogs
physical
actually have
interactions are
teeth.
Don't
finished
tell me that.
that Jim reveals the most horrifying fact.
You always drop these little
This
tidbits
specific
on me after
frog
I've been
possesses
handling.
sharp
I keep
teeth,
forgetting about
capable
that, but,
of
you know,
crushing
that's
mouse
the way
bones.
that goes.
Okay.
Carson freezes
Okay, so
in
that's the
pure
African
disbelief
bullfrog.
and frustration.
Get him back off of here.
Johnny Carson's legendary late-night reign proves one hilarious truth. No television experience prepares you for the sheer unpredictability of wild nature. Whether facing bone-crushing crocodiles, massive constrictors, or harmless legless lizards that look like deadly snakes, the undisputed king of television always surrendered to these cold-blooded reptiles. Which of Carson's terrifying reptile encounters made you laugh the hardest? Comment your favorite moment below and subscribe for more.